You know how bidya is made, or that meat, that, you know, chuck roast or pot roast piece of meat. When you boil it for the 3 to 4 hours that it takes to boil it to make it like really juicy and good, you're actually technically making a form of bone broth, because that cut of meat has a lot of tendons, connective tissue, and ligaments in there. And when it breaks down, all those amino acids are inside of that meat, and bam, you got bomb ass bone broth. I ain't gotta cook, no roasting bones, no cutting vegetables, none of that. And the guy makes it, and it's bomb. So I'm gonna eat it. Gut health, right there. You got a tip, BRAT. Hello, it's Jameelah, and welcome back to another video about my journey through hypothyroidism. Before we begin, I want to say thank you for everyone who's watched, subscribed, and shared the videos I posted in the past. I greatly appreciate it. If it's your first time here, thank you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave a comment below, share this with someone who you might think will need it. Today's video is going to be one that I've been trying to make for a while, but because things change literally on the day-to-day basis, I have not. So it's going to be about food that I can eat. I've already done a video about food that I cannot eat, so this one is strictly going to be on food that I can eat. Before I begin, for those of you who do not know, hypothyroidism is basically when your thyroid is not producing enough hormones to regulate your body. And literally, this little bitty tiny butterflied organ in your throat regulates your entire body. Like, the hormones in there are so necessary. Yeah. So the main two that you know are some form of thyroid disease is hypo, which is what I have, which your body does not produce enough and you start to slow down. And then the other one is hyper, when your body produces too much and it speeds up. So I suffer from the slow part of it. So that's it. Go ahead and continue this video if you want to. I've already made a video about what I can't eat. Some of the things that I touch on this video, if I know why it's good for me to eat for any of the symptoms that I've had, I'll let you know. Some of it I just know off the top of my head because I used to be really big into fitness and nutrition. You'd never guess looking at me now. Oh, I should probably tell you. This video is being made in the middle of week 11. So it's the end of March, beginning of April. We're looking at week 11. So if we go back to about 11 weeks ago, it was probably closer to about 8 to 9 weeks ago, my doctors put me on a diet called the BART Diet. And primarily it's not used that often. It's used mostly for people who have like extreme digestional issues, in a way to help you get food in and keep food in so you have nutrition, so you don't like pass out and get sick. The BART diet stands for banana, applesauce, rice, and toast. And to this day, I still pretty much eat BART. And so for bananas, I don't eat them as much as I was, but bananas have two prongs. Like, the magnesium can make you go, but also the potassium can back you up. So I don't know which way it's supposed to be when BART. I guess it depends on how your stomach is. My bananas, I will do what I call banana milk. You take almond milk or whatever milk you like. I just use almond milk. You add a banana, some pumpkin spice seasoning, or apple spice seasoning, or just cinnamon, and you blend it up and you drink it. And I can drink it slowly. I can also blend it, if I'm not like eating a lot, I'll blend it with a Premier protein shake. So that's what my bananas are. Applesauce, I struggle with the whole applesauce thing because I don't consider it a meal. I consider it a snack, unlike a kid's lunch. But I know that the fiber in it, because applesauce is made with the skin, helps you use the bathroom or have bowel movements. So I have learned to make my own applesauce and put it on top of just plain Greek yogurt. And that's how I eat it. And I don't have a problem with it. It's kind of like eating like a fruit on the bottom yogurt. So it works. Rice. In my life, rice is life. Like I eat rice almost daily, anywhere from a quarter of a cup to a whole cup. I know rice is made for like stopping you up. So if you have diarrhea and you're eating a lot of rice, it can give you constipation, which is why like it's very important that you mix it with things that help you go use the bathroom. Primarily for me, it's fat, and my fat of choice right now is coconut oil. The last part of the BART diet is toast. Going back to my other video, I cannot eat gluten. So when I was on BART, I was eating gluten because I was eating toast. Everybody knows the story. If you have to throw up, eat a piece of toast. It's like the thing that they give you when you're like extremely drunk. Give a person a piece of toast. So gluten free. So I do still eat toast because there are some things that I can have. I can have rye bread, probably because it's made from rye. I can have sourdough bread. Again, sourdough is fermented and it's easily digested, so it doesn't hurt my stomach. And I can eat sprouted bread. So Ezekiel bread, the $5 a loaf bread, that's my friend right now. So we were going to go with that. My other BFF right now is potatoes. I peel 3 to 4 potatoes, parboil them, and put them in the refrigerator. When I'm ready to eat them, I can toss them with some vegetables really quick, primarily onions and bell peppers. Throw them on broil in the oven, 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes on each side, and it's toasted, ready to go. When I'm eating breakfast, I'll saute them in a pan and crack an egg over it, instant skillet, ready to go. So that is that. Let's see, what else am I eating? Eggs. I am eating a lot of eggs. And when I say a lot of eggs, I'm not meaning like a dozen a day. I can pretty much eat 1, sometimes 2 eggs a day. So ways that I eat eggs, as I just said a moment ago, I'll, throw a couple pieces of potatoes, brown them up real quick, crack an egg on top of it, I'm good to go. I'll also do lazy girl fried rice, where I take my rice and I'll crack an egg and beat it all together with a little soy sauce, maybe a little bit of spinach, saute it really quick. Right before it's done, dab it with a sesame seed oil. I'm good to go. So that's like my lazy girl way to eat eggs. But yeah, I've also done hard-boiled eggs. I've turned those into deviled eggs. So another thing I can eat for protein right now is chicken, but it has to be baked. Like if I were to go and get fried chicken, and I'm not talking like battered in flour fried chicken. I'm talking about like if you go someplace where they do hot wings and they just drop them in the fryer, which is so good. I can't do it. And I don't know if it's the grease. I don't know if it's cross-contamination. But right now it's just plain baked chicken. The way that I do it is once my chicken is defrosted, I hit it with some lemon pepper, some sea salt. Normally it's Himalayan sea salt. Sometimes I'll use kosher salt, but it depends on what I grab when I grab it out of the cabinet. Garlic powder or granulated garlic and granulated onion. That's it. Put it in the refrigerator for about an hour, let it marinate a little bit, and then I slow bake it. And that's pretty much all I can eat for protein. Well, not really, because there's a surprise in here. Hold on. Another thing I'm eating is yogurt, and I'm eating 2 types of yogurt. The first one is non-fat, plain Greek yogurt. The plain Greek yogurt, I will make green smoothie bowls out of it. So if I use a banana, Premier shake, Greek yogurt, and a handful of spinach, it normally will make about 2 cups, about 16 ounces, something like that. And I will put it in little containers and put it in the freezer, take it out an hour before I'm ready to eat, and I can eat that. And since most of my meals are timed right now, because I eat based upon when I have to take my medicine, it works perfectly. The eat it is with the applesauce and yogurt. So it's normally about 2 tablespoons of applesauce, 2 tablespoons of yogurt. Mix it all up and delicious. The other yogurt that I could eat is Lapna, which is a kefir yogurt. I personally, it just tastes like sour cream. That's what I can say. It just tastes like sour cream to me. So I can mix it in with, if I do a baked potato, I'll plop a little bit on that. If we go get Mexican food, I use it instead of sour cream. The real benefit of the Greek yogurt is the probiotics, which I'm hoping will help with whatever's going on in my gut. That's pretty much it. I can eat cheese, but not all cheese. I absolutely, positively cannot eat pre-shredded cheese. Just can't do it. I've tried. I really have. But anytime, like within 5 minutes, I'm sick. So I'm like, no. So if I want cheese, I have to shred it myself, or cut it myself. If I don't feel like doing it, then guess what? I don't get cheese. And what's really sad is, like, I was going to get quesadilla because I really like quesadilla because I should be able to eat birria. And every time I got it, I got sick. Just like one taco, I would get sick and I was like, oh man, I just can't be birria, right? So then I just went and got the consomme with extra meat, no quesadilla, and I was fine. And I was like, duh, hello. It has shredded cheese. You can't eat the pre-shredded cheese, bitch. You gonna be sick. And so that's what happened. Last week, ordered a gluten-free pizza from Pizza Hut. I got sick from it. And I was like, dude, this is gluten-free. What am I doing getting sick? And I thought, the cheese. It's in a bag with flour on it. Yeah, you're going to get sick. So no, can't do it. The other thing I can eat, I know you notice there's not a lot of like vegetables or fruits on here, is I can have spinach. So for me, spinach is pretty much being eaten with either as green smoothies or green smoothie bowl, either or, and then with my eggs. I try to eat it every once in a while. And I know the main part of eating that is for the iron, because my blood work is all messed up. But I also know it's like good for my hair and my skin, which most of these things are good for my hair and my skin. Like I didn't go back and say like the eggs are good for my hair and my skin, especially since I'm trying to combat like dry skin. The other thing that I can eat is fermented vegetables, which I am so happy I can have because I love pickles, olives, pickled turnips. I love pickled turnips. Like I can eat pickled turnips like every freaking day. Let's see, what else can I have? Miso. I recently started making my own miso soup, so it's part of my food. But yeah, going back to fermented vegetables. I love fermented vegetables. Sauerkraut. Get a piece of chicken, put sauerkraut on the side, or pickled onions. I'm hungry just thinking about it. So, and the fermented vegetables are good for me because they're putting probiotics in my gut, which will help my gut lining and help me digest food. So it's countering all the bad negative stuff going on in my tummy. Other things I can eat is cauliflower. I eat cauliflower, which I think is funny because I can't eat broccoli, and they're both carnivorous or whatever that thing is called. But I can eat it. I also can eat cabbage, but not a lot, very little. Same with Brussels sprouts. Maybe like 1 or 2 pieces of Brussels sprouts, a little bit of cabbage I can eat. If I eat more than that, forget about it. It's not pretty. So I'm happy about that. We did touch on birria. So I did find this lovely place near me that makes birria how I like it. So I go and get consomme. We get consomme from there, and it works. Taco dorados, or just plain birria tacos. And they put a lot of meat in, so all I need is like 1 taco and a small consomme, and I'm good. And then the consomme, what I'll do, because a lot of times I don't finish it, I'll put rice in there and eat it like it's soup, which is great for me. Thing I mentioned before was I've started drinking miso soup. I'm not doing a fancy miso. I'm actually still learning how to make it. It is a trial and error. We're just going to leave it at that because the first couple of times is really nasty. But miso is fermented soybean paste. And anything that's fermented is good with your stomach. I have miso soup right here. This is my cup for the day, 12 ounces. Delicious. Trying to think if that's pretty much everything that I can eat. As of right now, that's everything that I eat. Here and there, I do eat nuts. I have found out I cannot eat peanuts anymore, so I'll probably be on my next update. But cashews, pistachio, pecans, walnuts, I can eat. So if I ever feel like hungry but not like starving, I don't even need a handful. I just need like 4 or 5 nuts and I'm good. I can have sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. I also eat chia seeds and hemp seeds. Now, all of these seeds I'm eating are primarily so. Not only do they have fiber, which if you know anything about chia seeds, people talk about losing weight on chia seeds because it makes you go to the bathroom. But there are good fatty acids in there, from omega-3s to omega-9s, which are good for my brain. Because remember, I was having brain fogs, so it's like oiling my nerves so that the electricity can flow better. So I am having less brain fog from that. Of course, good for my hair, skin, and nails, because girls all messed up. It is what it is. It is what it is. So that's about it. If you have my food list that you like, you have any recipes you want to share with me, go ahead, drop them in the comments below. I greatly appreciate it. I want to thank you very much for watching, subscribing, sharing, all of that fun stuff. I am really trying to get the word out there about hypothyroidism and how I'm trying to counter it. I just want to say thank you. If you believe at all that you have any type of symptoms of thyroidism at all, weight gain, weight loss, dry skin, diarrhea, nausea, heart palpitations, and everything seems to be coming back fine when you go to the doctor, all your blood work is coming back fine, because mind you, my last blood work came back fine. Have them do a complete thyroid blood work. So TSH, your T3, your T4, and your TPA. They also call it a TPO. My doctor called it a TPA, so that's how I use it. And I know it's thyroid antibodies or something like that, because you could be off. And if you're off just a little bit, it can really mess you up. So that's it. I will see you guys back in maybe another week, depending on how my energy levels are. Just take care of yourself, sis. Like, more than anything, you gotta take care of yourself. You don't feel good, you don't feel right, go to the doctor. Go to the doctor and ask. Just keep on your doctors. Don't let them tell you that nothing's wrong, because as I say in every video, you are your greatest advocate. So push for your health. That's what I'm doing. Love you guys. Bye.